first, in my opinion. Tonight, he comes up against a man, Anthony Joshua, a weight that he's not seen in a long time.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, standing with his trainer, Rob McCracken, wearing white with red, official weight, 16 stone, 13 pounds, aka 237 pounds. Since capturing Olympic gold, he has a professional record of 23 fights, 22 victories, with 21 big wins by knockout and only 1 defeat. He's the former British champion, former Commonwealth champion, former international champion, from London, England, the challenger, former heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony Joshua. And fighting out of the blue corner, standing with his trainer, Manny Robles, wearing gold and officially weighing in at 20 stone, 3 pounds, 7 ounces, aka 283.7 pounds. His professional record, an outstanding one. 34 fights, 33 victories, including 22 big wins by knockout, only 1 defeat. From Imperial Valley, California, USA, proudly representing his heritage of Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico, y todos los mexicanos, the reigning, defending IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO, heavyweight champion of the world, Andy, the Destroyer, Ruiz.
Okay, good luck, God bless you. Le di la instrucción en el camerino. Vamos a la pelea y pegaremos fuerte.
Here we go again. One of the biggest, fiercely debated rematches of recent midnight air. Doesn't hear Interior, Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua lock horns.
Joshua up behind the jab, but he's wary as well. He knows he can't just...
IQ, Ruiz.
First thing I noticed, Adam, for me was how actual...
It up. And a right hand. Beautiful work for Joshua. Left eye colour.
And look at the patience from Anthony Joshua. Great first round.
And accurate and damage to Andy Ruiz.
Total belief in the tactics of the game, and that was a beautiful right hand.
Mark, if this was on June the 1st...
Mexico, we know they'll be heading west, but where will they be stopping? Good lost. Looking for the right hand again, Joshua, and a big shot as well, and Ruiz in trouble.
The difference here that Adam, AJ was cut from a head clash, and Ruiz was not cut from a punch to punch, because Joshua goes to the punch.
Joshua's boxing well here.
AJ still sticking to his game plan. Fleet-footed, as I said before.
He's carrying.
He's got to be so careful pulling out.
He's boxing the perfect fight. He's boxing, lovely jab, keeping it long, landing long, hard, straight right hands, lead left hook. This is good.
And that's what I like. You know, even when he's rocked Ruiz twice for me, and he hasn't jumped on him in either moment, so...
But it's only 3 rounds in, and you know yourself, a disciplined, concentrated fight, sticking to tactics sometimes can tire him too, but he's just got to stick to his bliss.
But we know our own Lennox Lewis exacted sweet revenge on
involved. Don't stand in front of him, keep moving, keep the guy who wants to stand and trade, keep him
in length, and Ruiz trying to get close and looking to unload a combination.
Ruiz is creeping in.
American. But the jab of Joshua still.
Ruiz, but Joshua's still controlling it with the jab, still snapping the head back of Ruiz.
Tries a right hook round the temple area. Could turn around.
I just want to say Anthony Joshua really let in his tracks, because the pressure is being intensified. Anthony Joshua's having to work. That's a good right hand.
Yeah, that's really good. The movement's good, but he's also every now and then he's got to hit Ruiz with something hard just to keep him in his place.
Go for it. Right hand from Ruiz was a good one as he looks to end the round strongly, having the best moments of the fight at the back end of the fourth. McCracken leading the way as he always has, but he wasn't badly hurt.
No, he wasn't badly hurt. He was a little bit shook. Moment instantaneously, but they were good, hard, solid. Ruiz just showing there at the end of the 4th round that how it's still dangerous. You know, Joshua cannot afford to switch off his box.
He's never going to tire Andy Ruiz, because he doesn't work. The output from him isn't enough.
He's got some puffiness under both of them. Good work there from Joshua.
Hasn't got the quickest feet anyway, but certainly the extra stone would have helped
hand from Joshua. So he's had a
very disciplined display from Anthony Joshua, even on the inside.
22nd. Anthony Joshua tonight.
Jab's been brilliant. Baiting the jab, hooking up
Title. Then he went 12 rounds for the first time. Oh, and Ruiz.
Joshua landed a really solid uppercut. He landed a hard right hand as well. Ruiz landed a good left. He will get to him. He will have patches. He will have successes. And it's just how Joshua deals with that. Up to now, he's
as
done.
he had by this stage in the garden. Nice left hand by Joshua.
Straight shots that won him that Olympic gold.
And we spoke earlier, Tony.
His career is on the line, and that can ignite the beast within, and it can make you perform at a level. This is a masterclass from Anthony Joshua. He's patient. He's picking his shot.
As he sits on the stool.
There's that left hook out of him, bang on the chin. Beautiful punch. I mean, up to now, it's been pretty much a punch to strong leg and landed some good shots. But
second half of this compelling match, and round number 7, when Anthony Joshua's
walking, Joshua, who's trying to cut the ring up, doesn't have quick enough feet really to know we're only in the 7th round here. Fatigue might set in later on, and maybe he does get close to Joshua.
He is planning his feet a bit more. He wants it. He wants the rough rounds go on, so he knows he can hurt Andy Ruiz.
Right hand from Ruiz, can get that hand speed off it. Looking for the right hand, Joshua. Oh, and it turns. And he fights in spits. I think he trains in bursts as well. Back up, it will come out, and a right hand from Joshua.
You know, then he ties Ruiz up, and that's...
Gentleman belongs to Anthony Joshua. How he
Joshua had him only losing the 4th round so far. He looked like he stole that last round in the last 20 seconds with it.
Seen it exactly the same, and I'd be shocked if anyone in fight. The tactics have been really good, but you know, it takes a lot of energy to box like this.
2 moments, but they've been few and far between. 5 rounds to go.
Anthony Joshua is doing a very good job weaving, and when they do come in close, that was a good body shot from Andy Ruiz. He locks him up.
He's dipping under and driving that straight right hand to the body in.
Good right hand shots to the right hand.
Andy Ruiz needs Anthony Joshua to want to get involved in this fight.
As he just attempts to get inside, and the right hand there, and Joshua just unsteady, and here comes Andy
Ruiz looking for the right hands to the body.
The legs are strong, and I'm going to be honest, guys.
Right to the left from Ruiz. I still think he's dangerous. Tony, Joshua. Better splinter.
AJ lands more hard punches, but they didn't have the effect.
The vulnerability and the way the defense has just come apart.
I think Ruiz letting those shots go. I think maybe a bit of demons from June 1st could flood him back a little bit of panic, but
we felt he'd really go for it. He said it was in the 8th round. Back on the jab, the corner. A scream. It was silly to go into an immediate rematch, as Ruiz clubs him again with a couple of body shots as well. Has he still got the same power, Joshua?
He tries to hold him or tie him up.
Oh, beautiful work. Lovely work from Joshua.
That's what I'm saying.
Ruiz with
so I think Joshua's just going to stick to the game plan and box his way to a decision here.
Ruiz's cut's getting worse in the game plan. He's being so disciplined on the inside, wasting any time or waiting for the...
And in Nigeria, where he spent some time after the first, just to reassess and remind himself that it's not just about boxing, but then he knuckled down, and this training camp looks like in the ring where it matters. Anthony Joshua
walking forward, he's clever, he's patient, you know, he's trying to jab his way in, he's landed some good strikes with the body.
By going back in a straight line, you can be caught with that right hand.
Jab again from Joshua.
You've done this against Parker. It shows when Anthony Joshua has genuine fear going into it.
Really fancy it, in my opinion. He was happy to do the 12 rounds. Yeah. Ruiz is coming for it.
Back home watching will be mightily impressed with the poise
and as sleek as he's looking now. It once again a clarifier, and it shows everybody out there that is an unbelievable athlete. Unbelievable, because how many heavyweights do you know that can box and move and not be blowing out the backside out the tail?
He's more agile, he's sharper.
What about this corner? Andy Ruiz. These fast hands
Getting him on the ropes or trap him in the corner. His movement's been brilliant. See him there, getting off the ropes back. It's been absolutely brilliant. And like I say, that's a testament to that. He's
dropping the weights and also his
things tonight that improvements on his game.
Oh, he didn't know where he was. He was throwing shots back. But, you know, tonight he's boxed absolutely brilliant.
Great trying to the end. Has he been disappointing tonight, or is it just Joshua's been brilliant?
He can do how dangerous he can be. So, you know, don't get me wrong, and Ruiz is a very good
jab out. And you know what? That's really frustrating for Ruiz. Ruiz looks frustrated in there. He's not been able to nimble on his feet, very agile. See him again there, changing direction, left, right.
Like I said, we want to see him come in at this weight all the time. It'll be different horses for different courses. So, would he come in like this?
A very different type of fight. And it's a fight that Anthony has looked fantastic in.
His jab looking as good. It's been absolutely razor sharp tonight.
And the mindset you have to go in there with to win a fight like this. The most painful defeat and embarrassing night of his career, and he's found the way.
Benoit Roussel from Canada just in front of us.
So I expect him to throw the kitchen, but that's easier said than done. When you've got a fighter like Joshua.
Expect the last
big right hand.
Big, lovely right hand. He can't trade though. It's good, stay disciplined. Stay on that for himself tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes the best thing is just to keep it simple, keep it on the jab, keep doing what you're doing, and that's what he's doing here tonight.
Fight to your strengths, man.
10 weeks in the gym.
Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Muhammad Ali and Anthony of...
This hasn't been a no-action fight. This has been a good fight. Both guys are cut. Both guys are throwing punches. To watch, and it shows you the levels of Anthony Joshua.
Andy Ruiz smiles as an ask from Anthony Joshua, who will be celebrating at the final bell. What a performance! Under pressure must be that the belts are coming back to Britain.
That was a top-class performance from the very first round. Came out, switched eyes up when they came together. He didn't allow it to get caught in that mid-distance. Ruiz, #1 superstar in the heavyweight division, the talk of the Wilder fight, the talk of the Fury.
Again, the heavyweight champion of the world, the man known as AJ, Anthony Joshua.
Redemption, revenge, reclamation in the desert for AJ.